Hello and welcome to episode 52 of VocTer Gaming. I'm your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain, and we are here with game 2 in a best of 3 from the IEM in what I'm trying to pronounce as Guangzhou in China. And we have the red Zerg here. He is currently one game up. He is EGIdrA. And over here in the west we have our blue Terran, one game down. Can he level it up or will he lose the series? He is LiquidJinro. Now again, just some quick announcements, same as yesterday. European Gaming League, that's EGL4, down in London at the Emirates Stadium, 29th and 30th of October. Really should go check that out if you can. Going to be a big SC2 LAN there. There's going to be some Call of Duty, there's going to be some Halo. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be really worth going to that. As well as that, please, if you're in university or if you know people who are in university, check out a site, ecl.eu. Really worth going to. And really look up the CSL EU, the Collegiate Star League. It's the UK version or the European version. That's going to be really fun. Getting the university teams, getting universities into StarCraft is a great way to boost the UK scene, and it's something I think we should all focus on. As well as that, a new friend of mine, Nutcase, who you can find at twitch.tv/8bit. That's 8, the number, _bit, and he's. Go check him out, but he's a former Halo player, has a big Halo forum that he helps out with. They are going to build us a UK StarCraft 2 forum to currently replace the now defunct UKStarcraft.net. So that's going to be really good as well. Okay, that is announcements done. You all know about my wrestling shows this weekend. XWA in Morecambe on the Saturday, Future Shock in Stockport on the Sunday. Come check those out. It's going to be the last times you can see me as a ring announcer. Now, as we see, things are happening. Spawning Pool finally going down for IdrA. He has fast expanded, which of course IdrA does. IdrA plays macro games. That is his style. Jinro, on the other hand, has frozen my computer. There we go. Bunker down at the front of the base. Nice little wall off there. Something you really need to do as Terran versus Zerg, just as a precautionary measure. It's always really good. I apologise if we have any slowdown issues with my PC today. It has not been playing nice whatsoever, and I don't have time to restart it and kind of clean it out before I record this. I have lots to do today. So as we see from Jinro, exactly the same style as we saw before. This factory going down, and Bunker is going down at this expansion hatchery. And we have just one Marine following into it. This is the kind of thing Jinro does. He never takes bunker rushes seriously. That's not what this is about. This is simply about nothing more than pulling drones off mining, just to give him that slight economic lead. He cancels that, gets 75 minerals back, so it's not a big loss to him, it's not a huge loss in time. All he's lost is one SCV that you generally lose when scouting anyway, and of course you forced IdrA to lose way more mining time than you've lost by that simple one SCV. Now, Jinro himself is expanding, taking his natural here and flooding the factory onto the reactor, as we see. Exactly the same build order as he had last time. We should see the starport going down any moment now. Tech lab should go down on that barracks. Yes, I know the build order. Obviously Jinro is slower than me because I am Superstar Caster. And he is bound by how fast his fingers can move, and you know how much gas he has. Right, we have metabolic boost coming down. We also have a spine crawler going down to help protect against any Hellion run-bys. Again, really nice from IdrA. He knows what Jinro's doing. Let's see what IdrA has seen. Hasn't seen the factory. Hasn't even seen the reactor there. But he knows Jinro. These two have played each other a lot. These two were, you know. When StarCraft 2 happened, they were the two foreigners really out there in Korea doing stuff. I mean, Artosis played in Open Season 1, but he was not the most successful. And so pretty much moved on to casting, as we've seen. Now, these Hellions doing quite a bit of damage, but they do not get to run by into the drones. They instead both go down into the orange health. 26 and 31 hit points respectively. They're going to try to come in for another attack. Oh, they roast some Zerglings there. Very nice. It's going to force IdrA to produce even more Zerglings, knocking out another 4 as Blue Flame is on the way, but one Hellion does go down. And we see the hatchery is morphing into the lair now. 2 more barracks going down for Jinro, so not going starport there, as I first predicted. So it's going to be heavy bio with, it looks like, siege tanks behind it. Interesting. Really switching off the Hellions there as they fail to do a lot of damage. As we see, 0 workers killed there for Jinro. It is going to take down this Overlord. If you do a Hellion harass and you kill 0 workers, that is really just not good for you whatsoever. Those Lings do try to get into the base to scout, but they see absolutely nothing, get totally shut down. See another tech lab going down now, this time on the barracks. That's going to help him get stim and combat shield. So it really does look like he's going to bio his way out of this. It's a marine tank, possibly a starport soon for medevac. We often see that. Getting combat shield first. Now I like that. Combat shield first is a thing I really like to do. As some more Zerglings get roasted there. Combat shield, while it will not improve your DPS, it just makes you more survivable, and the longer your units can live, the less money you have to spend on rebuilding them, and the more damage they do over time. Siege tech is being produced now. These 3 Hellions trying to get in and do some economic damage. The Spinecrawler, of course, is now in the mineral line. Another one up here, and a spire being made here. So the Hellions will have seen that spire being made, but that's all they have done. Really not paying for themselves in terms of harassment. And another barracks going down. Okay, Jinro is motoring on this barracks. Absolutely, just full on going for it. Reactors everywhere. Combat shield is over half done. Zerg melee attacks is coming, and a Baneling nest for IdrA. That's going to be really, really nice. Of course, you know, if you have a large bioforce, Banelings will absolutely slaughter them. That's what the siege tanks are for. The siege tanks are there, they siege up, create mobile defense positions, and they take down the Banelings before the Banelings can hit your Marines. These Hellions again, just trying to harass, taken out what look like a creep teamer. I did miss that because I was busy talking about how amazing bio is and how Banelings kill them all. But the siege tanks are there to stop the Banelings. What you can see is now 5-6 meters on the way out. If they can snipe siege tanks, all of this will die to Banelings. Another good technique is to get infestors out to fungal them. As my computer freezes yet again. Hatchery there going down, trying to take a 3rd hatchery, but this is a big push now from Jinro. Taking down creep teamers, slowing that creep spread really, really nicely, and now setting up this position here. Siege tanks, of course, outrange spine crawlers, so we can sit outside of it and just attack. Now, nice attempt there by the mutas to get in and snipe a siege tank, but it's not going to work. There are too many Marines here with combat shield. One spine crawler is down. This second one is now at half health. Looks like it too will die. Really nice from the mutas here though. Catching the reinforcements as they come in, trying to take out the tanks. Unfortunately, it looks like there's enough Marines now to stop that from happening. But that's what you want to do. If you can't attack the main army head on, you want to attack the reinforcements that are coming in. Now a bunker going down too for Jinro. It looks like he is fully committed to this push. He is bringing everything he's got. Nothing at home to defend, just SCVs and a line of supply depots. These mutas again trying to harass as my computer dies. Come on, computer, there you go. But just not enough there. That queen goes down, and now the siege tank is in range of the hatchery. Hellions coming in and roasting absolutely everything. Jinro just doesn't have the ability, he doesn't have the gas now to make many Banelings. And that's going to be a real problem in fighting this bio army. He does pick off one siege tank. The spine crawler though does go down again, and a second bunker being built now by Jinro. IdrA is in trouble. He needs to hold this attack off, and I just don't think he's got anything to do it with. 31 Marines, 4 siege tanks, and now 2 Hellions. Nice pick off of that Hellion there. It's 39 Zerglings, 11 mutas, and that's it. 1 queen. And just a few more Zerglings, 2 more mutas coming out for IdrA. He doesn't have the economy now. With this mining, when it was shut down for a while, There's nothing mining here because it's so easy for the Hellions to take it out. And Hellions now back doing more damage to the economy line. Oh, and kiting those Zerglings back into range of the siege tanks. Now these bunkers are really going to help protect the siege tanks against these mutants. But one siege tank does go down, and a missile turret there. That's also really, really nice. Jinro is all in right now. This attack needs to work for him. And I think it's going to. I just don't think IdrA's got enough to fight it now. It's going to come down to those mutalisks. It's going to come down to whether or not those mutalisks can get in and snipe these siege tanks. And now the Fock is behind. Looks like he's going to catch one reinforcement there again. Really, really nice. Again, picking off that siege tank. But just so much damage being done here. Blue Flame Hellions again killing so many drones. And Marines now stimming in. Just a small force to pick off that Queen. This is pretty much game over for me. IdrA is now supply blocked, meaning he cannot build anything new right now. So much coming on the way for Jinro. This last attack has to work for him as my computer completely dies. Come on, computer, you can handle this. Down to 1 frame per second. Banelings coming in now. Banelings being trapped by Zerglings. Bunkers going down to help protect. And my computer is completely freezing. It cannot handle this at all. I am on the edge of my seat. Will these Banelings be enough? He takes down 1 bunker. He takes down 1 siege tank, but it's not going to be enough. More Marines streaming in now. All the meters going down. IdrA GG's. IdrA GG's. It is tied at 1-1 now in this best of 3 series. So we will be back tomorrow with the final game in this IEM best of 3 between Jinro and IdrA. I do apologise for my computer issues there. That is going to be annoying if that continues. I have no idea what's doing it. I will fix that by tomorrow. Promise, promise, promise. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow. I will see you then.